Oh shit, let's see what the hell this talking about. Where the hell is Yoshi? Where the hell is my Yoshi? Oh hell. There we go. Let's go. Come on, old man. Oh, got him. Oh shit. Do you see these graphics? Oh, I forgot about the secret tunnel. What's going on, world? I am DJ Swavor, and this is another episode of Ottoman Box Openings. On today's episode, I want to bring to y'all like a throwback classic vibe, and we're going to take a look at a couple of items that were hot back in the day. We're going to be taking a look at the Nike Anniversary Air Max 1 OG, as well as the Super Nintendo Classic Edition. Yes, you heard that right. We're going to be taking a look at a gaming system on the episode today. For y'all youngins out there that don't know, the Super Nintendo was pretty much the shit when it came out back in the 90s. If you didn't have a Super Nintendo growing up, none of the kids wanted to come to your crib, and you probably didn't have any friends. I know that sounds super harsh, but that was the reality. Last year in 2016, Nintendo released the first Nintendo system that came out back in the day. On the release day for that gaming system, it was just bananas. They sold out online in seconds because of bots. Yeah, I know. As crazy as that sounds, I had no idea that bots were used on gaming systems. And they also sold out in stores super fast. Odds are you were like me, you didn't get your hands on it. Now, fast forward to 2017, and Nintendo announces that they were going to be coming back out with the Super Nintendo gaming system. Nintendo announced that the release date for the Super Nintendo was going to be September 29th. Now, as y'all know, I have a real job. I'm an accountant. I work in 8 to 5, Monday through Friday, like most of America. September 29th was a Friday. So what in the hell do you think I did to get off work? Excuse me. I'm sick. I took my sick ass up to GameStop, waited in that line, and was lucky enough to get one. If you don't know what it looks like, this is the Super NES Classic Edition. It comes with a shitload of games that I played, but the main game I'm going to be playing is Metroid and Street Fighter. Maybe a little bit of Super Mario, but I know for a fact I'm going to be on that Street Fighter. I was also able to get a couple of wireless controllers, one for me and one for my son. I know he's going to want to play this game with me, and I also want to show him what we did back in the day to have fun. My son has an Xbox One. They're young. They don't know anything about a Super Nintendo, but he will. Now, if you weren't able to get your hands on this Super Nintendo, you're pretty much going to have to pay resale for them. I'm pretty sure they're sold out everywhere, and most of the stock is probably on eBay. The Super Nintendo only retail for $80, but I'm seeing resale as high as $250. Now, for my sneakerheads, $250 shouldn't be shit to you. You would spend it on a pair of Jordans or a pair of Adidas. So if you really want this game, don't buy that pair of shoes, hit that resale market, pay that $250, and get this Super Nintendo. I had to share that with y'all. I'm super hyped that I got this thing. I'm ready to get this video over with and get on this Super Nintendo. I got this big ass TV right here that I feel like Yoshi would look kind of cool on. So enough about all that. Let's get to these box openings so I can finish this video and get to my game. Now, the sneaker we're going to take a look at today needs no introduction, so we might as well go ahead and hop into it. And this right here is the Nike Anniversary OG Air Max 1 in the red colorway. I missed out on the first release that came out on Air Max Day back in March, so I'm super happy that I was able to get my hands on this pair. I'm gonna just go ahead and tell y'all right now, the main feature on this sneaker that drew me to it was that classic looking toe box. Something about that mesh material on that toe box is sexy as hell to me. It makes me feel like I'm walking down the street rocking these sneakers back in the 80s. The mud guard going around the whole sneaker is in that classic red colorway. It's in a very nice quality suede. I'm not even gonna lie, Nike has been coming with it with the suede quality in their latest releases. It has a white midsole along with the classic whited out air unit inside of the midsole. The upper of this sneaker is comprised of suede material as well. You have a nice gray suede on the side of the shoe, as well as the Nike check and a red suede sitting on top of the gray suede. You have the Nike Air branding on the heel portion of the shoe, another feature that adds to that classic look of this sneaker, along with the nylon material on the ankle wrap portion of the sneaker. It just gives you that very classic 1980s nostalgic look to this sneaker. You already know they had to have the classic Nike Air Max branding on the tongue. That branding on the tongue will never go out of style on an Air Max 1. And for the most part, that is this sneaker. It's a very simple sneaker, nothing but red, gray, and white on this sneaker, but it's a classic colorway and a classic silhouette that every sneakerhead must have in their collection. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm giving this an easy 7. I can't give it anything above a 7 because at the end of the day, it is too simple to do that. But with this being a classic OG colorway, there's no way I can put it anything but below a 7. Let me know down in the comment section how y'all feel about this sneaker. Were you able to get your hands on a pair? Did you miss out on a pair? Now, I was told that this second version of the classic OG Air Max 1 is shaped a little bit different than the version that came out in March on Air Max Day. I've seen pictures that the version of this sneaker that came out in March has a bulkier toe box than this version right here. So if you're looking for that even more classic feel with a bulkier toe box, you're gonna have to go to the resale market to get that pair. This second version right here only retailed for $140, and I'm only seeing resale at like $160. That's only $20 over retail. If you missed out on the release of this sneaker and you got $20 laying around somewhere, do not hesitate to go to the resale market and get you a pair. This is a sneaker that every sneakerhead has to have in their collection, so spend that $20 and get yours. And this is the Nike Anniversary OG Air Max 1. Just a little nostalgia on this episode. I wanted y'all to hop in the time machine with me. We just reviewed a dope shoe from back in the day, and I got my Super Nintendo that I'm definitely about to play as soon as I finish filming this video. If you haven't already, smash that thumbs up button, smash that like button for me, and if you haven't already, definitely subscribe. And y'all already know the routine. When you subscribe, be sure to hit that little bell button next to the subscribe button so when I post something on YouTube, you get it first. Once again, I am DJ Swavor. This was another episode of Ottoman Box Openings, and until next time, peace.